Hey guys, today I thought I'd share with you some recent finds, some new additions to my collection. As I mentioned last week, I was going on a road trip, which I did last Friday. It was an all-day trip, and I had a really good time. Picked up some really nice things to add to my collection. And I wanted to make this video a few days ago, but honestly, I'm just starting to get over. I've had a throat infection and a ear problem, and I just felt like crap, the last really about 5 or 6 days. But I'm just now starting to get somewhat back to normal. My throat's still kind of jacked up, but anyways, I'm just really excited to be able to make this video today and show you what I did pick up. And I wanted to share something with you guys. For my 300th video, I had a special request, and I asked for you guys to, if you would send, a letter, a card, or something to my World War II friend. And, I felt like it would cheer him up, make him feel appreciated and everything. And this Tuesday, which was October 30th, they had a Halloween party at the assisted place where he lives and my grandmother, and we go every year. And I was able to visit with him for a while, and I got talking to him, and because honestly I haven't visited him in it's probably been about a month or so, and I haven't really talked to him in a few weeks, but I asked him, I said, have you had any visitors lately? And he's like, no. And like I'd mentioned in my video, he really doesn't get visitors much at all. He's real lonely. But he said, no, I haven't gotten any visitors, but he said, I have been getting some letters in the mail. And, I started smirking, right? And he didn't see me, but I knew where he was going with this. And he said, yeah, I started getting letters from all over the country. And, I mean, it was just warming my heart, right? And he said, I got a letter from Pennsylvania. I got one from Florida, one from Illinois. He said, I know I got at least 6 letters. And, he said they just started coming in, and I'm not sure why they're, people are starting to send them to me, and I just told him, I said, well, Mr. Littlejohn, there's a lot of us out there that are grateful for you guys and all veterans of all wars and everything. And a lot of times, we like to show our appreciation, whether it's a handshake or, some kind words or even write letters sometimes. And I just want to thank you guys so much, because I'm telling you, that warmed my heart. I smiled from ear to ear, because I knew those letters that just started coming into this man were from y'all saying you would write him, and you doing what you said you were going to do. And that is just awesome. And I'm sure, hopefully, he'll be getting some more. Like he said, he's pretty sure he got 6 or so already, but hopefully there's more in the mail. Hopefully there is more on the way, and I ask that you guys, please, if you haven't already, just find time to write the man. I'm going to put his information in the description of this video if you want to send him a letter. That would be really awesome. But I'm telling you, that was just awesome. It made him feel good, just going from basically hardly anybody visiting him or any mail or any contact really, to just out of nowhere, it seems, just letters start coming in, and thanking him for his service. And he didn't tell me really what they said, but basically, they were letters thanking him and such, which what y'all wrote him, that's between y'all and him. I'm not gonna read them or anything, that's personal. I just wanted you guys to write the man, and you did, and that's awesome. So thank you so much, and please, if you haven't already, send him a letter. It means a lot. But anyways, another thing I was going to tell you is yesterday was my anniversary, November 1st, and me and my wife have been married 10 years now. And nowadays that's a pretty good milestone. I'm not bragging at all. We're really blessed, and I thank God for our marriage and all He's brought us through and everything. We've been through a lot, but we're really blessed, and we've got a nice family. And for my wife's anniversary gift, I got her a diamond necklace with like a pendant on it. And I also got her a new handgun, which I'm going to share with you here in a minute. And that leaves, now I got to get me something, because she can't really buy for me, right? And so I'm going to, pick up me probably a new handgun or something. And I'll share that with you guys before long when I do. But anyways, I'm going to bring you in and show you what I got. So let's go. Alright, so here's what I was able to pick up on that road trip. Most of this, anyways, came from that road trip. But I'm going to start right here. Like I mentioned, me and the wife just hit 10 years. We've been married yesterday. And this is what I got her. Now, I had her a Taurus, what was that thing? It was a 380. I can't remember what it was anymore. But it was a 380, but it was too small in her hand. And so, she wanted to get rid of it and get something else. So we actually got this, and then I was able to sell her other handgun at a gun show last weekend I went to. But this is what I got her. It's not milsurp or anything, but it's a Sky CPX2, and this is a 9mm. This is quite a bit bigger, almost twice the size of the 380 she had before. We actually took this to an indoor gun range the same day. We got this honestly about 3 weeks ago, but we took this to indoor range and shot it, and had a good time with it. And she's actually pretty accurate. A lot of guys think, only the men are the good shooters. But there's a lot of women out there that are some great shooters, and I want to give them props. Even if they're not an all-the-time shooter, competitive, or whatever. There's just some really, really accurate, female shooters out there. So props to them. So this is, like I said, half of her wedding. Her anniversary gift. The other was a necklace. I'm going to get me something hopefully very soon. But anyways, great road trip. Lots of fun. It was my 6th year going on this road trip. And you see I got this World War II Navy jumper. And the pants are under it. And honestly, this guy must have been over 6 foot tall, because I'm 5'9", and these pants dragged the ground when I put them up against myself. And they're actually named. The last name is, I don't know if you can read it, but it's Stroud. 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 And the pants have the same name in there. Now, I wasn't thinking, but I should have looked this up so I could tell you what this patch is. I'm not so much good with the Navy stuff, but some of you can probably look that up. Or, I'm going to look it up myself also and tell you, what he did as far as his service in the Navy. I got the top and the pants for $15, which I think was a good deal. And the man actually threw this top in here, and I thought that was great. Now this actually has initials in here. It's WCF. The F's kind of faded, but it's WCF. So I don't think obviously this would have been the same soldier, because the last name's a different initial. But you see, this thing is rough. It's got water damage. Honestly, I thought about washing the thing just to try to get some of the stains out. I've never washed anything before, but this thing's pretty rough. But I got it for free, so I'm thankful for that. I'll start right here. I got this 1945 dated 50 caliber shell. You can see that. And it's not live, but I thought it was cool. I got it for $5. And I always like these old shells and everything. They display well. And you see right here, I got these are 22 blanks. Now honestly, I was riding down the road, and I saw a bunch of stuff at a curb that was being thrown away, and I got out and dug through it, and these were in there. I couldn't believe it. And these are Super X. See that? Super X. There you go. 22s. So they were free, so you can't beat that, right? And then I got this model 1907 sling. Now I got this at the the road trip. It was a big flea market, basically. I got it for $12, this sling, which it's a little rough, but it could still be used. I got it for $12. It was actually in a bag, and there was some other slings, random slings in bags. And the guy, he told me, it's a German sling for like a German Mauser rifle. Which when I saw it, I was like, no, that's more for like a Springfield 03 M1 Garand, right? And so I got it for $12. And so that's awesome. Like I said, it's not the best of shape, but it could still be used. But I'm really excited of this. Take a look at this. This is I'm gonna show you the inside. This is actually a World War II liner. See, it's got SP on there. Most people know MP, military police. SP is shore patrol. And you see, it's got all this graffiti and like flowers. You got peace symbol. You got a butterfly, and just all kind of weird type stuff written with Sharpie and marker and everything. So more than likely, during the hippie movement, a hippie would have wore this, decorated like he wanted to, and wrote all this random peace, love, all that kind of stuff on there. And so I mean, that's cool, you know. And they wrote something there in green, looks like love, love or something. But anyways, so you know that's okay. But look at this. This liner is, I mean, this thing is close to being mint condition. This thing is in great shape. I'd give it an 8.5 or a 9 on a 1 to 10. And I actually, yes, Philip, I carefully unsnapped this from the back here so it wouldn't tear it. That's a shout out to Philip Merritt. He knows what I'm talking about. But you see, it's actually got some writing on there, and I can't tell what it is. Unfortunately, it's kind of faded. But this is a K-Pack liner. You can see that in there in the crown. And it, like I said, it's just overall really good shape. It's got the leather chin strap, but honestly, it's cracked in 2 places. So I seriously doubt I would be able to, you know, put this in a helmet and put this over the, you know, the visor area without it breaking. So that's unfortunate, but just really great shape. Let's look at this thing. And the good thing about it is I gave $20 for this liner. And I mean, I think honestly, I think it's about probably a $35, $40 liner or so, maybe close to 50 bucks at the good shape it's in. And so I was grateful to pick that up. Right here, I got a couple ammo boxes. This is for a 50 caliber one. Now, this one right here, they actually only made it for, I believe it was like 5 months, from like March of 1942, I think, to August 1942. I had it written down, but I don't have my paper with me. But they only made this ammo box, my understanding, is about 5 months, so they're somewhat desirable, uncommon. I already have one that I got at the same flea market on the same road trip. Well, you know, about a couple years ago, I got the same one, but this one, I guess, it's actually in better shape than the other one. I got this for $25. Like I said, it's 50 caliber, and it's got a great color to it. And a lot of times you see them, the canvas handle here is, you know, rotted. But not bad for 25 bucks. Got this 30 caliber World War II ammo box for $10, which I think was a good deal, made by Crown Company. I like these old World War II ammo cans. Now, in this one right here was actually these right here from the state of Minnesota. These are dated 1978, and it have to do with, like, you know, regulations on hunting and game and different things. And this is some little booklet from a hardware store. You write down like your biggest fish you caught, the date and time, how much it weighed, and all that kind of stuff. So that was kind of random to be in there. And lastly, I just got a couple books here I picked up at a Goodwill bookstore. I'm always in there finding books for, you know, $3, $4, whatever. I just started this one. It's about World War I guy who helped treat soldiers and just a lot of other things that happened to him and his family. I just started it. It's good so far, and I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. I'm a big, you know, book reader. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry this is kind of a lengthy video. I don't really like to make them this long because I don't want to bore y'all. But those of you who are still with me, thank you for all your support. Thank you for what you do for me. And like I said, please, those of you who haven't already, write my veteran friend, Mr. Littlejohn. His information is going to be in the description. And just thank you guys so much who have already reached out to him. It means a lot to me, and I know it does to him as well. Anyways, guys, more videos are on the way, so continue watching and be on the lookout. Thank you.